How's it going, guys? Vilko here from XyF Dota, bringing you another pubcast. This is a CM game as usual. We have Second Life for the Dire, Legion of Doom for the Radiant. I'll rush through it. First bans, Batrider and Coddle, Nyx and PL. Nothing too crazy there. Interesting that they chose to ban out the PL when the Coddle was already out of the pool. Anyway, we had the Silencer straight up. Picks. We had the Rubik, Leshrac, Queen of Pain. We had the Darkseer, Jakira, and Shadow Demon. Then we had Silencer band, Gyro band, and Undying band, Magnus band, CK band, and Void. So fearing those carries. Anyway, the first picks we had Rubik, Leshrac, and Queen of Pain for Second Life. And we had Darkseer, Jakira, and Shadow Demon for Legion of Doom. Now I can slow down, take a breath, because those bands have all gone. So the picks, final ones, we had Kunka. That's why I wanted to cast this game. That's why I was a little bit rushed, because I saw that and thought, shit, I've got to get me some of this. He'll be played by Jakandare. And we have Storm Spirit, was also picked up by the other mid. We have me changing my camera to free camera, so we're not forced around. And we also had that, I think Life Stealer was his final pickup, which is pretty crazy that he got through the pool. This Kunka, look, Kunka's a really strong offlaner, and yeah, they're doing it. They might be going aggressive tri-lane with that Kunka. And Doom might, I'm not sure how they're gonna lane this, because I would think Doom would be going into the jungle, but looks like they're going for a first blood attempt. Yeah, the thing is, you'd normally think he'd be going to the jungle. He's an amazing jungler now, if you know what you're doing. But instead, with this laning, you're probably going to want an aggressive tri-lane if you're putting your Kunka down there, and you just don't have that ability to put him in the jungle, because you'll have either sacrifice your safe lane or your mid, and you don't want to do either of those things, to be honest. Looks like we may see a first blood coming up. We have the stun up from Leshrac, lift up from the Rubik. He's got it if he wants it. There's no actual rage on the next. This might find trouble, but a big Jakiro, but a bigger torrent. Leshrac stun doesn't manage to miss that. Oh, that Iron Shell. Doom is one dead puppy. And yeah, he goes down the disruption as well. This could be a double kill, maybe even more if this Rubik sticks around. There's no blink up on this Queen of Pain. They wanted that first blood. A 5-man torrent, but is not going to be enough. So Life Stealer did go down in that, I believe. Yeah, he went down then respawn instantly. Rubik's going to go down as well, so that's a 3-for-1 exchange. Leshrac might even get caught out if he's not careful here. 3-for-1 early first blood. A lot of aggression coming out from this team, and that's what I like to see. Of course, it would be nice to see a Kunka stomp a CM mode, but we'll see how it works out. Yeah, reason why this Kunka is an amazing offlaner, there's a good luck, have fun. I love Kunka on the offlane when teamed up with someone else like this Rubik to set up his torrent, because I don't know if you've versed one with Tidebringer recently, guys, but it hurts, and it hurts a lot. You can just constantly be cleaving through melee, hell, even some ranged. It gets massive towards the end, the radius on that, but there's some auto hits being exchanged here on the bot lane, and looks like they're just farming up here for the moment. Mid, we see Doom against Storm, so he's not going to have fun. But he does, of course, have that Devour to make sure he does get occasional creeps. On the top lane, oh, here's a disruption. They might find themselves in trouble. Perfect set for the Jakira ulti. But Leshrac, he gets a double stun off. Will it be enough? I don't think it will. No mana for the torrent, and 4-1 at the moment. This might be a quick game, guys, but let's hope it's a good one nonetheless. And Kunka is standing tank and creeps for lols. There's a pause out. Thanks for that. We're a minute and 22 seconds in, and there's been 5 kills, and there's an unpause from Rubik. Not sure what that was about. Maybe he thought Kunka had disconnected, but in fact, he was just playing statues. In the mid lane, wow, it's actually a pretty even denying here. Those right clicks from Doom do a lot of damage. 69 at level 3, is it? Yeah, level 3, 69 damage. That ain't half bad. On the top lane, we got Queen of Pain against the Darkseer. Probably, well, compared to the Conqueror or Doom going up against the Darkseer, it's the best lane they could hope for. But looks like they're trying to make the most out of this safe tri-lane. They really are. 4 kills to 1 at the moment. That's a massive increase. The rune spawns, where does it go? It's top for a double damage, but no one's scouting out. Rubik's ducking down. He's got wards and sentries, but no opportunity to place them so far. So he's looking for that while things start to slow down. But they see the movement and a smoke up here from the Rubik and the Jakiro. They're heading towards mid lane. They saw the Rubik. They're dancing back and forth. They see him head back into the lane. Oh, Rubik turns it around the other way and they start running for him. You can see the little X's turning back and forth there. He didn't place that sentry, so they're not going to see the smoke gang. And Rubik is going to reel the smoke, and he will see him from the high ground. He wants out, but you've got that disruption into the perfect ice path. But the Rubik stun does manage to hit both of them, but the disruption still goes up in time. There's a big torrent on two. Will Moonlight go down? The stun from the Shrek won't be enough, but the Shadow Demon ended up getting it with... Oh, it must have just been a right click. A far right click ended up getting it. And Doom got the double damage in the meantime. He's got that bottle up. That's going to help him out a load. Bottle is being flown out. It's on the courier, but it shows a heap of other stuff as well. Let's look at the GPM quickly, because there were those kills. Their farm won't tell the true story of this. Storm's on top, so they might be his boots on the courier. He's at 372. He obviously got that first blood. I didn't even have time to catch out who did get that. 800 gold on the Kunka, so 900. That ain't half bad for 3 minutes in. He's got 11 last hits to his name. So he's farming alright. I'll get the last hits to nice. 13 for Storm and Doom in the mid lane. 12 on the Kunka and 12 on the Queen of Pain. So they're actually far out farming this lifestealer. He's only got 5, but he doesn't have a kill to his name and 3 assists, which is really going to help him out. There's some good counter warding come out from Shadow Demon. I wonder if we're going to see a bit of the famous ward wars going on here. On the top lane, how's Ninja going against this? Oh, that Soul Ring's up from the Dark Sin. That's going to make Ninja's life hard. Rubik's standing out a bit far. I don't think he realizes how much trouble he's in. Graph Hell, he takes a lot of damage from that Tidebringer, but Moonlight will go down. That damage amplification does so much for him. And there's 2 levels in Rage on the lifesteal at the moment, but he hasn't found the need to use them. Looks like he'll be rushing that Midas. He's got 1,000 in the bank, so only 400 off that recipe, and then he can quickly sneak off to the side shop here and grab the Glove of Haste for it. Oh, Storm's coming in full keen. He's only level 5 on the Doom. Will it be enough? Storm's out of mana, but he does have that Invis rune. And level Death at level 2, and then 2 in Devour, so not maxing either of them. Of course, you got to look at the multiplier. So that's level 5 multiplier. That's why he's leaving it there, because it does a maximum amount of damage to Storm, and doesn't it Kane. But unfortunately, when he hits level 6, and if Doom's level 7, he won't have any luck there. Missing a fair few last hits as well, you have to say. Doing the old school Hammer S approach, but not working out for him too crash hot. He does have 19 to 4, so it's not going too bad. And the Devour, of course, does give some bonus gold. And there are the Ward Wars coming out. Rubik doing a bit of countering of his own. Oh, but that sentry doesn't actually have sight of this one here, I don't think. That's placed far back on that ward spot. It's doing wonders for him. The lightning from the Shrek, will it be enough? You've got that damage amplification really hurting that Kunka, and he will go down into the Rage Nakes. There's a lift. Jakira's going to go down as well. No levels in Edict, only 2 in the lasers and 2 in the stun. And so that was 2 for 1 exchange. Really good play from TT there. And the Leshrac, interesting he didn't go for Edict. They're diving past his creep wave a fair bit. Even 1 level of it does so much damage. And that's, of course, a combination. What's the proper word for it? Composite damage. So it will hurt a raged lifestealer. Speaking of which, there's a left back, but no stun. They're trying to set up for that torrent and get it good. It was interesting to see him pick up Kunka when Shadow Demon had already been picked by the Radiant. But there you go. Oh, Doom used his ulti there and got a kill on the Storm. So powerful against that Storm. Wonder if he'll be going for that Midas as well. It's pretty damn good on that Doom. He really needs to get his levels up and keep him up. And he'll be rotating a lot. And Midas can help keep him up to score when it comes to all those levels, all that farm. And the attack speed helps him a heck of a lot. And Storm jumps in, massive jump, all of his mana used to take out the Doom there. That was a big play, and I wish I saw it. Unfortunately, on bot lane, I'm not going to miss it. There's a big blast from Kunka, but he will go down to the lifestealer. A double stun on the Rubik throwdown there, but won't be enough. And 9 to 4 is the current score at 7 minutes in. Darkseer rotates down. There's a vacuum. Doesn't catch anyone. A good split there, avoiding the Jakiro Ice Path. They've certainly made like a banana for that one. And who do we have TPing down here? It is none other than Admiral Kunka himself. ready with Tidebringer, ready with a Torrent, and ready with a TP from the Queen of Pain. The creep waves will spot this. No, it's a Doombringer, sorry. Queen of Pain is... Where is Queen of Pain? Sorry, I always got the colours mixed up. Queen of Pain is still top, farming that up. And Doom's looking to move into position. He's got a regen rune, so he can spam some level death, spam some Devour and Scorched Earth, and have no issues with it whatsoever when it comes to mana. But he might try and go on this Storm, realising he's quite low himself. And Doom is up in about 5 seconds. There we go. But he did see the rotation there. This sentry, you kind of want to play that sentry towards the middle. Not in all situations. Maybe he was thinking that the ward was up in this area. In this area here. So that's why he placed it there, trying to get started both. But right on the back there, I've never seen that before. I've never noticed that before, I should say. So Darkseer getting a kill there. Oh, but they managed to catch out the Shadow Demon and nearly both the Darkseer and the Lifestealer. Darkseer might actually find himself in trouble. Tidebringer is up. So is the Torrent. Rage is no mana. Oh, he rotates up. Will the Creepwave spot this? Rubik might. Will he have enough damage? Clock's down here. There's the ultimate from the Lifesteal, but not enough to save him. And Doom gets a kill on the Storm Spirit. A really good counter to Storm Spirit's maneuverability. And even if he gets a BKB, it's not going to do jack for him. So, interesting counter pick. I guess Storm isn't common enough that people tend to have favorite counters and stuff like that. But it's important to point out. And of course, Lifestealer. That will go through the Rage because it goes through all magic immunity. And if you can get off before Lifestealer Rage, that's going to do wonders for you. Here they go. Not a good game for Shadow Demon. He might find himself in trouble. Where's the Torrent? Torrent misses. There's the boat. No, sorry. He hasn't casted the boat yet. Maybe he should. There's Queen of Pain looking for it. Yep, and Shadow Demon goes down. Leshrac is finding himself in real trouble. No lows an Edict. And he's got the crit wave. Magic Wand keeping him up, but doesn't manage to get the stun off that cast. Time just too slow. And Rubik, oh, he doesn't have a TP. He might need to just hide in the trees and hope for the best. Creep wave might spot him heading in here. Oh, he wanted to go a bit further along, and now he does, but the creeps have the scent, and they're in fact going to block him in here. No, they don't get sight, but... Oh, he is spamming in that corner. Will Lifestealer duck in? Lifestealer's found him. You are going down, Moonlight. No luck for you. There's the lift. Throws him back. Midas is done on the Lifestealer, but he'll happy with this kill, not using his Midas. Worth a little bit more than a creep. And 12 to 8 now at 9 minutes in. Lifestealer gets another kill. How much gold per minute on this Lifestealer? It's got to be getting up there. I could have learned those hotkeys, guys. 300 gold per minute on him. 340 on the Doom. What item he's gone for? He's gone for the phase. And another regen rune for his stash. Corpse farming up top. That rotation from the Darkseer. Only level 8. Interesting skill bit as well. Choosing to pick up his ulti. Maybe he feels like he needs to get involved in these team fights earlier on. Only one level in Surge though, so that's quite short. But Doombury is going to find himself in trouble. He does have level 3 in the... sorry, only one level in the Scorched Earth, so the heal won't do much from it all. And 3 in level Death isn't going to do jack when you have 4 heroes wailing on you. And that was... kill did go the way of Storm Spirit, so let's see. He might go for a Silent Stick here. That'll be really good for helping to bring down people like that Queen of Pain. And on bot lane, Lifesteal is going to find himself in trouble. Still no levels in Edict now. He's obviously not caring for that. He might go for a 4 in the stun and 4 in the lightning. Really effective counter push from that lightning. Makes your stun nice and easy to land. And if you're under leveled, okay, and he's gone for his ulti. I don't know what his plan is, but I don't think he has enough brain cells to give himself a headache. He doesn't have much mana, but hey, it might work out for him. But there's the disruption on Kunka, and he will certainly go down. The vacuum into the wall, and Jakira's going to be just fine there. Thought he might have found himself in trouble, but not the case. Now you wish you had some levels in Edict. He does have that the ulti though. There's a big stun for him. No mana though. And Kunka, Leshrac gets a kill with the right click. He does deal a fair bit of damage. There's a blinking for the Queen of Pain, and the Tidebringer cleave gets a double kill. And ulti from the Quap. Not sure what she was playing there. Storm's hunting this Leshrac, but no mana, and there's a poison on him. He might find some trouble. Will he land a torrent? Yep, there it is. A big torrent. Tried to dodge it with the ultimate. That would have been very impressive if he managed to land this. There's one creep for Nakes to jump into, but he's going to try and man fight this. Won't work out. Lifesteal just got killed by the range creep, which may have been his escape mechanism. Very ungrateful there, the range creep. And 4-4 up on the Kunka. He's hitting that peak of the Tidebringer power when it comes to harass. That minimal cooldown, that maximum range. and 600 now. So much damage there. But there's an ice path. Who's TPing in it? It is the Lifestealer. He's going to find himself in trouble here. Already level 6 up on that Shadow Demon. He will get burnt to death by that Jakiro. And the fires of hell, no matter up here in this Queen of Pain. Moonlight's here, but he's got the Jewel Breath. Not too bad. Not a heap of fantastic abilities to steal here. Don't get me wrong, you got some really good ones, but there's no, you don't have a Nyx, you don't have a Tide Hunter. You've got the ulti from Jakiro, you got the wall, and that's about all that he can make the most of. Doom may go down, he's going to get the Doom, and there's an instant death nearly of the Storm. Oh wow, this Quap dealing some serious damage here. Don't underestimate the right click potential of her, she says. She blinks in. Shadow Demon should go down here. There's a slow, there's a level death, doing massive damage here. He's got that maxed out. There's the ultimate from Leshrac, and it will bring down the Jakiro. That ice path, there's a good ability to steal. He heard me speaking, and now ahead on the kill, 17 to 18, 13 missing. Big torrent there. Lifesteal's looking to dive into a creep. He does. Will he pop out instantly? He does. But Doom is out of the way. Everyone doing everything. There's level 2 slow up. Rage is nearly done, but that level death absolutely caning. That multiplier of 3 really helping to bring down the Nyx, who is level 9. So, of course, maximum damage there. Looks like we're going to see a Vanguard come up on the Doom. He's got the mana if he wants it. Sorry, he's got the money if he wants it. Just everyone. There's literally been 5 people in this bot lane here for the entire game, pretty much. This is stellar to watch. Tiny wears Bikini, does get hit by that stolen ice path. There's a torrent. Oh, the wall goes off. They're going to get caught out here. Lots of people moving in. No mana on Queen of Pain. The Doombringer may go down. I think that illusion might... No, it doesn't get the Scorched Death, but there's a vacuum. He will go down here. And the ultimate was popped from Shadow Demon to get that kill. 18 to 19 now, still ahead, but they've got to fall back here. You're on half health, you're on half mana, you're on even less health if you're Kunka or the Leshrac. Just rotate and get some more farm, boys. Kunka's got his phase boots done. Let's see how the farm goes. Leshrac's got Arcanes, and Arcanes on Rubik, really hoping to spam. There is just 5 people down these sections of the map. I chose the right game to watch. This is really great. Looking at the goal per minute, it swung towards the Dire, the top 3. The Queen of Pain on number 1, the Doombringer on number 2, and the Kunka on level 3. Still out farming this Lifestealer who's got a Midas up and has for a couple minutes now. I should have watched the timing of that one, but it wasn't fantastically early, but it wasn't really late. A Hoyamara Mere Hunk is the call from Shadow Demon. I find that quite offensive, but I don't know what it means, so I can't really do that. Alright, here's Doom running, just devouring creeps, guys and gals. This is creep. There's a stolen ice path. Doesn't manage to really hit anyone in a glorious fashion. Got 5 people down there. Still want to team fight this. The ulti from Quap level 2 is up. There's a big ice path. There's another big ice path. The whole land looks like Antarctica. And the ulti from Quap only managed to hit the Lifestealer. She might find some trouble. Doom definitely will find some trouble. Oh, but there's a torrent. There's a big boat as well. That's going to help him stay alive. Yes, the Lifestealer does get brought down. That early level on wall is paying off, but not enough. Triple kill for the Queen Pain. 5 for none. Kunka manages to live that boat. Imagine to keep him away. For those... Oh, I thought he might be able to get denied with illusions then, but didn't manage to. I think he attempted. That was a really good try. Yeah, that boat, it'll halve the damage. Let's make sure we're 100%. Doused. Doesn't actually say... I think it pretty much like halves the damage you would normally take. Let's say you normally take 200 damage. You'll get 100 damage of that dealt, and the other half of the damage, I can't remember the exact percentage, guys, I'm just saying a half, will slowly be done to you over that 8 seconds. So you'll have, what, like 12 damage done per you, 12.5 damage done to you per second over that duration, and but it won't be lethal. So Kunka took enough damage to die, but because of that boat buff, kept him alive, and probably another couple people from the team as well. So never underestimate that, guys. Of course, the bonus speed is nice as well. And he did manage to land the stun on a couple of people, but just something to keep in mind. If you find yourself in trouble, chuck a boat. It could save your life. And there's a Lothar's up. Big 500 hit onto the Dark, so he gets lifted up. Where's the level of death? There's a mini stun. Oh, Scorched Earth. He's nearly keeping up with this. 522. He is maxed out on that movement speed. He may be able to bring him down. One more right click. One more level of death. He gets disrupted. No one else is diving here. He's all on his own, but he does get the kill. But there's the ultimate. He will die from tanking all this damage. Oh, Queen of Pain comes to back him up. The poison stacks up on the Doom. He might go down. No, he's trying to get the level of death, but the creeps might bring him down. Oh, the Salvi popped in that fight. Managed to keep him alive, but there's the Ice Path. Picks off one. Queen of Pain's got the blink, but no mana, no one charges. She's going to get away because Jakiro backed off. Oh, that must have been Russian that they were speaking, because this game is intense. And this Kunka pick, I'm not sure what they value, what he has that other potential carries don't. I guess he's got one thing you got to say. If Lone Drawer gets banned out in a multiple lane scenario, apart from maybe a Darkseer, which was already picked up, you try and name me a hero that has more lane control when he's got support so he won't die. More harass is probably the best word for it. You've got the Tidebringer, you've got Lone Druid with his bear. It has amazing control, especially over melee creeps as his melee heroes. You've got a Darkseer, again really good, but you don't often see it. But when you verse at pub games, it is just crazy to go up against, and they're showing it can work in CM. Maybe not all the time. That Fable nearly killed that bloody. Oh, big vacuum, big ultimate from Jakiro, big flame breath, and it does go down. But yeah, that Shadow Demon copped a heck of a lot of damage. I think Rubik must have had the damage amplification stolen, the Soul Catcher from the Shadow Demon. We've got a plate mail up here on the Doom. Whether he'll be working towards that AC or that Shiver's Guard, we're yet to find out. 21 to 26, 19 minutes in, guys. Incredibly intense game. Level 14 up on this Queen Pain, not far off from that 16. Doombringer level 4, heading on to level 14 as well, so he's not far off either. That's going to be big when they hit those levels. And Storm Spirit only level 11 compared to this Queen of Pain, who was also mid. If you look at the XP per minute, yeah, Queen of Pain on top. Similar story to the gold. And I've been invited to play Dota 2, but screw you, I'm watching an intense game. There's an Invis Rune on top. Lifestealer just skedaddling out of here, running for his life like a good dog. There's a Scream, there's a slow, but nice rage dodge that one. And Ice Path backing him up just in case, but it shan't be needed. Rubik's now got that earn up. Drum as well on the Queen of Pain, which, guys, that's that's a pretty unusual pickup. And people ask me, why would you go on Drum on a Queen of Pain? I've never seen it that often, to be honest, but in this scenario, it gives her everything you need. Added maneuverability, added attack speed, because he is doing a heck of a lot of DPS. Well, what, 130 damage with that BKB and the power treads. Heap of movement speed, heap of attack speed, heap of stats, which she can benefit from all those stats. Agi, not as much so as the tankiness, but those attack speed really does help her. So yeah, and in this scenario where you are 5-manning, it is really good. Oh, the lift up. He tried to get it on the Shadow Demon, but you can't get it on there again. There's a pull up. Oh, this wall and the Jakiro ulti doing so much. But look at this Quap. Mana for a blink in 1 second. She's got the BKB. She needs a blink to the right. Will Mictor go down? Will Mictor go down? We're watching the health bar while we're watching the rest of the fight. Mictor does go down. That last, very, very last tick of damage. Queen of Pain jumping in here. She's got that blink. She's got that slow. But there is a vacuum and a surge as well, but he won't get a chance to use it. And Ninja is ripping it up here. 1,300 in the bank. 11 kills, 1 death, 9 assists. Smashing it. At 21 minutes in, it's 23 kills, 31 death. Crazy game. And will she counter ward? No, that's a peasant's job. This is a queen we're talking about here, guys. And how is Johnny Depp going in the mid lane? Not too bad. 2,500 on him. He's got that Aegis. He's got that Lothar. Enough for a little crit if he wants it. Just using that Lothars to farm. If you're not in trouble, that is going to help clear off that creep wave, guys. Doombringer on the top lane. Level 14 still. That swiftness aura with the attack speed really helping him out, along with the stomp. That's the main reason why you pick up the Centaur. But 63 for 4, 6 kills to his name. And third on the gold per minute chart. How's this Lifestealer going for farm? He's got a Midas. He's a couple hundred gold off his, about 500 gold off his armlet. And that's the problem in this sort of scenario. A Midas isn't going to do much for you. Oh, Queen of Pain might find herself caught out here. 3-on-1. She's got the blink in another 3 seconds. The damage from Shadow Demon's ulti does go off before the BKB wears off. That's down to, I think, 8 seconds now. 8 seconds in the next charge. Yep. And 4 bot for nothing. Yeah, guys, if you're fighting early on, forget Midas. That's advice I can give on Midas. In this scenario, he could have his armlet done by now. He could be working towards a Maelstrom or a Dezo or whatever the heck he wanted to get next. But instead, he's stuck with half a armlet and plus 30 attack speed. Not that great, guys. You might argue, oh, it'll help bring you back and stuff like that. But the amount of times he's dying here, it's a lot of cooldown. He's getting more levels from it, and that's fantastic. But he really, really needs the farm. At least at this point of the game, he needs that armlet at least. He needs a drum. He needs... Well, he's got his power trades. Didn't go for that popular phase boot build. But yeah, it's not doing anything for him at all. And the error of death goes off in the top lane. And Leshrac does get picked off. But, you know, the error is far more important to watch. There's a surge, a big vacuum as well. And a massive ice path. This Rubik might go down. Does land the stun, but the double iron shield is still burning him down. Oh, turns back. Oh, the big ulti from Jakira, even bigger from Queen of Pain. There's a scream. Triple kill for Ninja here. Gets every single one of them. 25 to 35, and the diadem really starting to pull away here. Let's have a look at this XP. Yeah, it was hovering around for about the first 7 to 8 minutes. I thought it might have gone more towards the Radiance, to be honest, the amount of kills that they were getting. But that's the XP. The gold... No, sorry. Yeah, similar tail with the golden XP. 12k advantage here to the Dire. Really starting to rip it up, and that Kunka is doing some serious work. He's got little crit done pushing that bot wave. Some good split pushing here with a couple of people down. This gives you the opportunity to take 2 towers, and all they need to do is show themselves again up here in this top lane, and they'll think twice before going to defend against that Kunka. Because you see a TP, and you can time that torrent right. Gonna get you some big damage. A torrent, well-timed torrent and boat. And now, looks like, see, because they've backed up from those other lanes, they feel comfortable enough to come down and try and defend this. And Kunka is forced to run. Does get brought down by the disruption. Oh my god, that big cleave. Nearly because of the Shadow Demon. He's going to find some trouble. Oh, the second Tidebringer does manage to get the kill. Oh, no Lothars yet. He does go down. He's got the Aegis. Will his team rotate? They're rotating in from other sections on the map. Lifestealer's got his ultimate. There's the ice path. Oh, but Lothars did come off cooldown. The vacuum back did manage to catch him out. Speaking of caught out, looks like Darkseer is in more shit than a faggot's finger. There's a big stun from Leshrac and the lift to get another couple going. And the boat will hit on one. Surprisingly didn't hit the Storm there, but Storm's going to go down. There's the pull. No mana for you. Wand's up trying to get the charge, but Lothars gives him enough movement speed. The big cleave. That was a good play. Didn't think it could catch him. Didn't need to, he says. And of course he can cleave for those illusions as well. Another good point to consider, guys. We're seeing stacking crits. This is awesome pub stomping shit right here. And it's so cool to see it used against a proper team. Pretty degrading, gotta say, for LOD. But, hey, what can you do? There's the Lothars. This should do some extra damage to the tower. I know, just trying to cleave up some points. Do we have level 16? We've got level 16 on Doom and a Shivers, helping to fill up his mana. This is a dead Shadow Demon. Shivers slowing him down. Level death will nearly finish him off. Rubik pinching it with a phase bolt at the last minute. And tower does go down in the meantime. We've got Queen of Pain rotating in here. Who are we missing? We've got Leshrac back at base. I get caught off. Cookhoppelman. And Pococomanel says Borshek. And don't know what that means. I may have just been swearing something about your mother. Anyway, Jaconda has he can get a third crystal if he wants to sell off his magic wand or his TP, but he may finish one of these into a I can't even think of the big one called Daedalus. But Ninja might find some trouble. BKB popped. She's nearly got Silent Stick back up. I don't even know where she blinks to. Where did Queen of Pain? She dived back in, wanted to get the Shadow Demon. No sleep till Brooklyn. There's a Shivered Guard pop, but Lifestealer really helping to churn through this Doom. But Doom shows him what his namesake is. There's Storm Spirit, bring down that Queen of Pain. The pull back into the Torrent, into the Leshrac stun. There's a jump, no mana though. Lightning and Fade Bolt is enough to get the kill for Leshrac. Any levels in E to get Leshrac. This got 3. He can bring down this tower awful fast, using his ulti to tear down this creep wave. Doom's going to find himself in trouble if he doesn't switch aggro. And there he goes. Everyone's dead, so he's not too concerned about this. He's going to have 3 seconds before Shadow Demon can attempt to do anything. But he's going to have to walk it in because those TPs are far too powerful. Our hack axe. And there's the first rack's going down at 27 minutes in. And I'm not sure. Looks like the Radiant team might be giving up on this one. They're moving into fight. Shadow Demon is stalling though. That heal from the urn, such a powerful item. And there we go. We're going into massive vacuum into the Jakira ulti. Might be enough. No, it's not enough. The Shivers guard helping to bring them down. The dust pops. Oh, Ruby goes down to the Lifestealer. Lifestealer might find out another 1 or 2 collateral here. Boat goes over. This is going to help keep the Dire team alive. Doom's running upwards. Will the tower be enough to tank it? It's worn off the buff duration from the boat. Lifestealer's up here. He's got the slow. There it is. He's got the armlet as well. But this Doom's so tanky. Won't be enough though. Just that movement speed from Scorched Earth and the slow from Shivers. There's a vacuum back. One more right click is all he needs. Slows back up. There's he goes. One more hit. Down he falls. Down he falls. That armor doing so much, making him such a unit. 18 armor on Doom. And massive damage reduction. You remember, Feast is actually physical damage. The passive there. So armor will help reduce that. It's just an interesting thing to consider with that. It will go through BKB, downside is armor will stop it. Or reduce it a heck of a lot. So just a bit of mechanicals for the kids at home to enjoy. I know how much they love computer programming and rules and such. And especially when the rules don't seem to follow any set pattern. Here's Ninja. She's got the Orchid all finished. A big counter to Lifestealer, guys. You won't be able to hex him. You won't be able to stun him unless you've got an Abyssal, but that's not appropriate on Queen of Pain. But you silence him before he rages, and you can land everything you want. You can lift him. You can Leshrac stun him. You can torrent him. You can ulti him. You can do anything to him. Make him your little screaming bitch if you silence him at the right time. But if he rages, you can't do squat. So you need to time it well. And looks like we're rotating in for a Roshan here in 1 minute's time. Queen of Pain might buy a Demon Edge. Yep. There she goes. She'll probably be working towards an MKB. Also possibly a crit. Because, 2 on Kunka isn't enough for the team. That regen doing wonders for him there. He's got 4.2k. Is he going to head up to the side shot, grab a Demon Edge? Or, what's he go? Oh, he's got 2 Daedalus recipes. Holy smokes. He's nearly got enough for it as well. He's 300 short. Pulls, stacks of creeps here. And big cleaves as well. Oh, what is the likelihood of that? 20% chance. Sorry, I should be looking at the Daedalus ones. Don't know off the top of my head, guys. I'm not a scientist. Where is this cat? 25%. So, it won't stack directly. But you got a 25%. And if you happen to miss out on one, there's the 2 Demon Edges. It doesn't stack directly, guys. So something like that. After that 75%, you have 25% of that. So you'll have about 17, 25 plus 17. You have about a 42% chance of critting. So, wowza, that's still a lot. That's pretty much half. And when you're critting for 1,000, wow, that's a lot. And of course, even if it doesn't, the passive damage increase from those 2, which is a massive amount, 81. They'll get crit by the other one. That doesn't care about what it is. So honestly, even if it wasn't for the crit, it's still so much damage that it's a great item on heroes like Kunka, who really wants that raw damage up, and doesn't care much for attack speed. I'd be interested to see maybe some more armor reduction on this team. Just help bring it down. And it looks like we will. We've got a plate mail up on Doom, so he's going to be working towards the AC. That's going to help out the Quap. That's going to help out himself. That's obviously going to help out the Kunka. But of course, that cleave doesn't really care. It's physical damage. Okay, so it does care about armor. But there's a massive wall. Holy smokes. Are they going to do this? The Aegis goes down. Nearly bring down the Quap. She managed to heal up. There's the Shivers. There's that Doom. Oh, wow. I nearly thought they brought that back there with the massive vacuum, massive wall, massive Jakira ulti, massive everything. Wasn't enough to screw the Dire team. And, yeah, the kiddies in the stands are not going to be enjoying this one. Seeing the bot racks go down. seeing the Radiant team fall like this in such spectacular fashion. We have had 84 kills in 32 minutes. Wowza, that's over twice at 2 kills per minute. And Kunka, I have to thank you. He's buying a third Crystallis. How could I think differently? And what? It's physical damage, so that should be able to cleave and kill the courier if I'm thinking correctly. And oh my god, just so much damage coming out here. Chris, nearly a big crit if she wants it on Queen of Pain, not far off that. And Torrent, will it land? Will it land? Oh, just misses. The boat somehow manages to hit the Jakira there. He should fall. He just needs someone to hit and he can cleave through and kill him. But Queen of Pain manages to pick him off from afar, leaving back. The vacuum, I think it was stolen by Rubik. Yeah, it brings him back. Tiny Wears a Bikini should go down here. And meanwhile, the Radiant Ancient will fall. Massive crit, single hits the Shadow Demon. It does go down, but last skiller to follow as well. MKB is the choice for Queen of Pain. And that is the ball game. Nearly 90 kills in this 33-minute game. Come on, guys, you could have hit 3 kills per minute. What are you doing to me? And yeah, whoa, that was pretty bloody intense from the get-go. You gotta remember, we had 4 kills before the game started. So wow, guys, that's the Russian Dota for you. Russian Doto, best Doto, as they say. I've been Vilko, I've been casting for XyF Dota. This has been a pub game between LOD and TT/SL. Thanks for joining us. Hope you got a bit of inspiration there. The drum build from Queen of Pain was pretty interesting. Massive aggression, showing you how powerful it is. And maybe think twice before getting that Midas is the other thing to take from this. I've been Vilko, hope you've been enjoying it. Join my, subscribe to me on YouTube at XyF Dota. Hope you enjoy the cast. Feel free to comment, give feedback. Always open to that shit, but keep in mind I will ignore it because you don't know nothing. See you cats later.